This IHSA Championship event is proudly presented by Country Companies and by Pepsi.
Welcome back to Peoria, Carver Arena here at the Civic Center in Peoria for our fourth and final quarterfinal game of the IHSA State Playoffs as the Hawks of Hillcrest take on the Jaguars of King. This should be a very entertaining game. Welcome back again. I'm Tom Dorn. Norm Van Leer is alongside. Norm, let's talk a little bit about Hillcrest first. This is a very good basketball team, but a young basketball team, especially inside. They've got a chance to grow up and be a little better maybe next year, but they're pretty good right now.
Well, no doubt about it. And you play the likes of King, you're going to have to grow up, or if you don't, you're in big trouble. But at the same time, it's an experience for them. But they've got this experience down here at the state tourney.
That's right.
They want to win this game because they want to be state champs. All
right, let's start out with Rio Logan. When you talk about Hillcrest, this 6'7" junior is a guy who can really get after it, Norman.
Well, no doubt about it. He's shooting 51%, almost 52%, and that's a great asset for them. 8.6 rebounds, and he's the real deal.
He is 6'10", a junior, just 195 pounds. You thought Miles was thin. Logan is thin. His problem, he'll take some bad shots every once in a while. If he takes good shots, they're in pretty good shape. All right, now let's talk about the other side. King High School in Chicago. This is a multi-talented team. They're deep, they're strong. They've got everything you could absolutely ask for, except they've had some personality problems this year, Norman. It's a ball club with a couple egos that can get out of line a little bit once in a while.
Well, King's had a history of having some type of attention brought to them by way of whatever. But at the same time, Landon Cox, I think he'll have him ready to go. He hasn't been downstate in a long time, and he wants to take full opportunity of this situation.
Let's talk about a couple of their guys that we'll talk about. Amari Sawyer is a guard who has played very well, 15 points. 55% from three-point range, but again, they say that his ego can get in the way once in a while. And Leon Smith, a 6'10", 230-pound senior who can really, really play. A guy that many say is considering going straight to the NBA and not even going to stop in college. Well, we'll see if he's able to do that. Norm and I will talk about that a little bit as the ball game goes on. All right, you ready to throw it up the half line, get a winner, Norman?
I'm ready to go, my friend.
All right, we're going to take a break and do just exactly that as King takes on Hillcrest. We'll come back, tell you all about the lineups, and throw it up for the start of the game right after these. Welcome back to our fourth quarterfinal game of the day here in Peoria, the IHSA AA quarterfinals. Mitch Robinson is standing by with one of the head coaches. Go ahead, Mitch.
Thanks, Tom. We're here with Tom Capel from Hillcrest. And, Coach, what have you talked to the guys about stopping King's big man, obviously, Leon?
Well, we're concerned about the boards. We think if we can keep them off the boards, we have some size, but they're a little bit more physical. Leon's quite a player. You know, if he's an NBA draft choice, if that's a possibility, we got our hands full. We think that's the key to the game. We must keep him off the boards.
All right, we'll see if you can do it. We'll talk to you at the half. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Tom, back to you.
All right, thanks, Mitch. Hillcrest and King, our starting lineups, and then we'll throw it up at the half line to get a winner.
Welcome back to Carver Arena. Mitch Robinson here with King head coach Landon Cox. And Coach Cox, battle of the big men. Obviously, the boards is going to be pivotal in this one.
Well, I hope not. I hope we can control them.
Are you guys, you have the confidence. You guys obviously have the confidence. What have you told them about coming out here and just attacking from the first quarter?
I just told them to come out and play hard.
Great. Good luck to you, Coach. We'll talk to you at the half. All right, Tom, over to you.
All right, Mitch, thanks. And Coach Cox giving an awful lot away as they prepare for this game. He did the same thing. Norm and I went over and talked to him, and he did the same thing to us. He wasn't too talkative. All right, let's get the starting lineup. Paul Herzog is standing by. Go ahead, Paul.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Illinois High School Association and the city of Peoria, welcome to America's original March Madness. Tonight's Class AA quarterfinal game in Carver Arena features the Country Club Hills Hillcrest Hawks, a record of 26-5, and Chicago King Jaguars, a record of 25-6. No other state in America can claim the rich history and tradition that has been generated by March Madness in Illinois. Earning a berth among the Elite Eight in the IHSA Boys State Tournament is a tremendous accomplishment. A special qualifier pin for the letter jacket recognizing the players on each of the 1999 Elite Eight quarterfinal teams has been authorized by the IHSA Board of Directors. They'll be presented to each player in tonight's game by one of our March Madness Experience sponsors. Fans of America's original March Madness, please direct your attention to the Carver Arena floor. Presenting the special qualifier pin to the visiting team will be Pete Schenk, a Peoria agent for Country Companies. And presenting the special qualifier pin to the home team will be Dan Maloof, the general manager, Red Carpet Car Wash. Now, here are the non-starters for the Hillcrest Hawks. A 6'1" senior, number 10, Alhaji Mohammed. A 5'6" sophomore, number 14, Jermaine Allen. A 5'8" senior, number 20, Alun Allen. A 6'2" sophomore, number 24, Chris Dreyer. A 6'1" junior, number 30, Joe Donaldson. A 6'2" senior, 34, Leith Longino. A 6' sophomore, 40, Willie Smith. A 6'4" senior, 42, Adam Hardney. A 6'7" senior, 52, Vern Henry. And a 6'7" sophomore, 54, Tyree Robinson. Here are the non-starters for Chicago King Jaguars. A 6'3" junior, number 10, Rashid Johnson. A 6' senior, 11, Kelvin Robinson. A 5'8" sophomore, 14, LaShawn Glover. A 6'8" sophomore, 21, Davey Easterling. A 6'2" senior, 25, Emmanuel Dildy. A 6'6" sophomore, 31, Michael Shelby. And now let's meet the starting lineups for this fourth quarterfinal contest. For Hillcrest, a 6'6" junior forward, 32, Oderte Blankson. At a forward for King, a 6'5" junior, 23, Stanley Thomas. The other forward for the Hawks, a 6'10" junior, 44, Rio Logan. The other forward for the Jaguars, a 6'9" senior, 54, Demetrius Williams. At center for Hillcrest, a 6'7" junior, number 50, Manuel Randall. At center for King, a 6'10" senior, 32, Leon Smith. At a guard for the Hawks, a 5'6" senior, number 12, Mike Martin. At a guard for the Jaguars, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Sean Glover. The other guard for Hillcrest, a 6'4" senior, 22, Lee Butler. The other guard for King, a 6'2" junior, 15, Marley Sawyer. Coaching staff for Hillcrest, assistant coaches are John Tierney, Randy Herkel, Dave
Well,
Brady.
the two teams gather around in their huddles. King heads for the middle of the floor. There's Landon Cox. Boy, has he been tremendously successful. 477 wins, 2 state championships, 93 team went undefeated. And Tom Capel, there he is, looking for win number 300 in his 15th year.
I'm looking at Landon, only 63 defeats.
That's pretty strong.
That's
huh?
real strong, my friend. That's strong as strong in dirt.
That's right.
Whoa.
Our officials for the ball game: Jim Bernardi, Jim Filson, and Ray Piagnetti.
I'm glad you're doing this, Tom. Butcher that name up.
I might have. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's Leon Smith. Norm, the talk is that he may just forego college and go right to the NBA.
But what are the NBA saying?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing to hear the ball player, and I know he's a tremendous talent, but I think he can do the same thing Kevin Garnett has done.
There aren't many.
Yes.
Tracy McGrady is just starting to show signs in Toronto. There are others, but it's tough.
I hope that everyone around him would find out exactly where the NBA, if they're going to go. That's the key.
He goes up very high for the tap. Yeah, and just kept going up.
All right. Hillcrest is in a zone.
Norm, my firm belief is after one pass, every zone becomes a 2-3.
Absolutely.
Amari Sawyer goes right side. Jumper is too long. And the rebound pulled down by Mike Martin. Martin pushes it up the floor for a 3 on the right wing. Back to the rim, no good. And Leon Smith with the rebound.
And he's got some weight behind him. He's a big young man.
He's stronger.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Much
Stronger than Darian Miles is. Pass goes inside looking for Smith, and he can't hang out.
Well, trying to establish something against this zone, which is, I think, is tougher to get something going there as opposed to a man-to-man, basically, right there. So you got to have patience.
Across the floor, Rio Logan pitches it left side for Lee Butler, who drives, puts it up. Nope. Logan fights for the rebound. Jump ball. Alternate possession will belong to Hillcrest.
Well, good for the series there. Missed a shot and got away with the rebound. Now they have possession of the ball again.
It's Logan with the basketball. Tries to go up, had it knocked away, and another jump ball. And this time the alternate possession will go to King.
Yes. That's just exchange. Okay. Just like the first game we had, Tommy, with St. Joe and East St. Louis. Starting up a little slow, a little sluggish. They got to get a feel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You feel each other out a little bit. Quick pass, 3 on the right side is good. Count that one for Sean Glover, who's a 30% three-point shooter.
And that's good ball movement. You hit the post man against the zone. He pivots the other way, gets the shot off.
And they say out of bounds. Lee Butler stepped out of bounds when he caught it.
Well, it was good defense that time. Came up and could have been a charge, but he stepped out of bounds right in front of us on that play.
And Sawyer's inside pass was too tall for Marius Williams.
Marius Williams has shown a little in that pivot play against this zone at the top of the key, the free throw line. A good bit of passing to at least get the last shot, the only shot made by King.
Pass goes inside, and the layup is good. Count that one for Lee Butler, a 6'4" senior.
Good bounce pass that time. The direct bounce pass and good play to lead to Hillcrest 2 points.
Williams goes left side. Sawyer for 3. That's no good. Rebound pulled down. Strong rebound by Rio Logan.
Well, they're actually starting to pick up a little bit.
Down the left side, Butler stops from 16. His shot is short. Rebound tapped and a foul called against Hillcrest.
That was a good call. He was on the back of Smith, and that Ben Randolph. I mean, he just climbed his back and went up over Smith's back to try to retrieve that rebound. Well, right now, Smith is trying to let the game come to him against this zone.
Ball was stripped for a second. In the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebound tapped. It's loose inside. Arms reaching for it. Finally pulled down by Hillcrest. Pass inside. Logan goes up, and he got fouled from behind by Demarius Williams.
Thought he had all ball in that.
Had some body, I think, though.
Yeah, he had some body. There you go. You got the break. Quick step, a little high lob. Been better if he'd thrown a bounce pass. Boy, he got some board on that, but he did get the body.
And King wants a 20-second timeout. Landon Cox wants to talk to his team. The Broadcast rights for this IHSA championship event have been granted to Fox Sports Chicago and Intersport Television by the IHSA. Any reproduction or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Fox Sports Chicago, Intersport Television, and the IHSA is prohibited. Crowd's excited, as you could well imagine.
Hey, if you can't get excited about being down here, there's something lost there. This is what it's all about in high school.
Rio Logan, a 66% free throw shooter, misses the first.
You got to stay in there and follow through, my friend. You can't just follow it from the line, because everything's very important by way of points here.
Second one is good.
That's a better drop.
Hillcrest with a 1-point lead as Sawyer brings it across the timeline. Lob pass inside, off the glass. It's good for Leon Smith.
And that's good patience to wait for Smith to get that, but Landon called a timeout and got something done on that one, and Smith was a recipient of 2 points.
Bounce pass right side, jumper on the way, bang it home. Lee Butler from Mike Martin.
Good ball movement that time, a little bounce pass. Well, Martin is nice, throwing a nice little pass there in that penetration.
Sawyer, baseline fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound pulled in strong by Manuel Randall. And Hillcrest is making it very difficult for Leon Smith to touch the basketball right now.
They're playing a nice zone. Nice shot that time. Boy, there's Blankston. I mean, wow, nice shot. Just leaner in there, kind of like a jump hook.
Well, Darty Blankston picks that one up. Makes it 7-4. Hillcrest with the lead. And now Sean Glover brings it up and finds Sawyer in the corner. Jumper from the left side is in and out.
Oh,
and
nice
a one-handed tip by Leon Smith.
That was way back, and he had to reach out to get that, but he got to the apex of his jump and tipped that ball in. Good touch by him.
Logan with the 15-foot jumper that's no good. Rebound basket is good for Randall. Manuel Randall puts that one in. And it's 9-6 now in favor of Hillcrest, and Hillcrest has no fear inside.
And they're running and scoring in all types of ways. They're spreading it out a little bit, so that's a good sign for them.
Sawyer drives the baseline, throws one up, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds, will belong to Hillcrest. And we have a timeout on the floor. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left here in Peoria. And Hillcrest leads King in the early going, 9-6.
Welcome back, Carver Arena. I'm Mitch Robinson, and just listening in on the Hillcrest huddle, they're saying, don't allow Leon Smith to get the tip-ins. That's where he makes his living. They don't see any success from the outside, so they're going to collapse in on Leon Smith, work down low, and on offense, Tom Capel was dancing up and down saying, attack the inside, attack the inside. So they're going to drive, boys. Back to you.
Well, and I think that's the answer. You got to go right at Smith right away and see what he can do.
Well, you know, you move that coupled with the good crisp passing and keeping your forward bounce is really important, because you don't want to get them running on you. So we'll see what happens.
Langston starts to drive. Quick pass inside, deflected. Jumper is no good, but a foul called. And Demarius Williams has picked up his second foul.
Yeah, one was questionable. With that one, you got to go straight up. You can't go after a man and foul him shooting a jump shot. You just can't do that. There's you see Tommy. He leads. He jumps out there. See that's a no-no, because now you want the highlight film of blocking shots. That's not the area you block shots right there.
Hillcrest 4 of 8 from the field. King is 3 of 9. And 7 rebounds to 3 in favor of Hillcrest. Oh, strong move inside. Dante Blankston makes it an 11-6 ball game here in the early going.
That was a very strong move inside.
He just kind of cleared some folks out.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you see the shooting, Tommy. Hillcrest 5 from 9, King's 3 from 9, as you mentioned. Now 4 for 10.
As Leon Smith puts that one in. Quick pass inside, fadeaway jumper, nope. Loose ball on the rebound. And that one's blocked by Smith, and he saved it before he walked or fell out of bounds. Now Sawyer pushes it up the floor.
Wait for your big fella. Wait for your big guy. There you go.
It's good. It does my heart good to hear a guard say that.
Well, you do. You know, as a point guard playmaker, you got to do that. You got to have some savvy, some smart out there.
Sawyer for three. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Lee Butler. And right now, everything is going the way of Hillcrest. And Norm, it's just a three-point game.
And it's just a three-point game, but it's not by accident it's going that way. I think the setup right now, Landon's going to have to make some adjustments for his big fellow Smith. I don't know how, what, but right now that zone's working to keep him away from getting the bulk of his points.
Three ball right side is too strong. Rebound saved. Logan spins, puts that one up. It wouldn't stay. Tip attempt again, and a foul. I think they'll get Hillcrest for coming over the back.
Yes, and these situations, if you're looking at right now, you can't give this team, I don't care how smaller they are, 2 or 3, 4, 5 shots like that at the bucket. Good spin move. Right now, I think King's standing around a little bit on defense. They're not really being aggressive, and mainly they're relying on Smith to do everything. That's what the problem is on the defensive end.
Haji Mohammed and Adam Hardney come in for Hillcrest. Bob pass inside Smith off the glass. Nope. So far, I haven't seen Smith move off of that right block.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Called.
Same play. You got to show some mobility and something to do something else, I believe. But then again, to open it up, someone's maybe has to start hitting an outside shot, a shot or two. That'll change the whole zone approach there.
Rio Logan comes up with a foul. That's his first. Rashid Johnson. Right side for Stanley Thomas, looking for Smith. That pass deflected, and Sawyer's foul. Foul will be called on Lee Butler.
Well, Lee went outside and deflected pass shows some anticipation. He's trying to go get that, but a little too late as he came into the foul. Most coaches have a fit about a foul 30 feet away from the hoop.
Put a body on him. Don't let him get there.
And Landon Cox telling his players he's too far out, and the three ball goes up, and that's not moving in any.
No, it's not. Not at all.
12 feet, the jumper goes in and out, but a foul right there. A nice foul for Adam Hardney, the 6'4" senior.
And that's the key to Hillcrest right now, is taking shots within some type of system where you got the balance attack and rebound back up.
Smith jumper is an air ball. Loose ball on the rebound, and again, Hillcrest is coming up with everything right now.
Lucky Sawyer didn't have a foul on that one.
Baseline drive, double pump, blocked by Smith. Pitches it out. Here comes Sawyer. His pass goes down the lane, and Sean Glover lays it in.
That was an excellent fast break. Block shot out to the wing, not even a dribble, to the middle, and there you go. That's what the good fast break is all about. Not paying attention.
Almost backcourt.
Yes, indeed. Wasn't paying attention.
Baseline jumper, that's short. Rebound pulled down, and again, here they come. Mari Sawyer puts it up, missed it. Rebound loose, and a foul as he's going to shoot it.
Sawyer should have just taken that ball and laid it up. He was looking to get some contact and foul. That was just a layup. Another classic fast break, but not conclusion of getting the point. Here you go, the fast break. So he's looking to draw the foul instead of going in and laying the ball up.
Adam Hardney called for the foul right there. He shook his head. Yep, he said, I knew it. Yep, I wasn't going to let him score.
Of course, on the other end, I would have said, nice, beautiful move. If he made the layup, then draw the foul.
First free throw is good for Leon Smith, a 57% free throw shooter. Vern Henry, a 6'7" senior, comes in for Hillcrest.
I know what you're saying about Sawyer, because he had some lip service as he went out toward his own coach.
Oh, he did?
Landon. Of course. Of course, I saw that, and I wouldn't report it if I didn't. And you got to lay back, my man, and play the game. Because he blew the layup, not Landon.
Sawyer, just a junior. Many people feel he's one of the best players, certainly in Chicago.
Well, don't distract yourself by getting an attitude problem. You got to play the game.
Little bump, shot goes up, it's way off. Rebound follow is up and in.
Landon's not playing to lose, my friend. And I can tell you that now.
Alaji Mohammed, a 6'1" senior, averages 3 points a game. Got the rebound and put it back in. We've played a period. It's 15-12. Hillcrest with the lead.
Welcome back to Carver Arena. Mitch Robinson here with Tom Sigel of Rock Falls, the state champion Rock Falls team. It's been a good week for you. You guys win the first ever state title. What's been going on over there?
Well, it's been real hectic, coming down to earth a little bit. A lot of things going on with visiting the city. The grade schools wants to come out and talk to the kids. It's been real exciting for the kids. I think they've done a wonderful job.
Watching these guys, your team proved more than anything it's a team game. The one big man didn't come through, especially in the single leg. Down here in the last game we saw too, one big guy didn't come through. It was the team that won. What do you see in this one early on?
Well, I see some great basketball, and it's been nice this week. A little more relaxing. Probably more fun last weekend, but it's a little more relaxing this week. Just a lot of outstanding talent, and tomorrow should be real interesting.
You got any 6'10" guys in the future for you?
No, we don't.
Who knows? You did it without him this year. Get Vance to come back.
All right, we'll try.
Good luck. Enjoy the rest of the summer. I know you will. So, spring, summer, it all. Back to you guys.
Nice job, Mitch. Thank you. And on the inbound play, O'Darty Blankson puts it in and makes it 17-12. Hillcrest with the lead.
Yeah, Hillcrest is making it difficult for Kings to really get an offensive flow going here with that zone. So you see the shooting, King 5 for 16 and Hillcrest 8 for 21, and they're putting it up.
That shot was very short. Rebound pulled down by Rio Logan, who's been very quiet offensively. Logan averaged over 14 points a game. Bounce pass, looking for the backdoor play, and a foul called.
Yeah, a little too far for a backdoor. That far out, any athlete paying attention will get that ball. It may look open, but that's a long distance right there. And you're not going to usually get that successfully completed there.
Amari Sawyer will come back in for King.
Well, you see the foul from behind, and you can't reach. Yes, you got him. Don't look surprised.
Glover brings it to the right side, goes down low. Easy turnaround is missed. It's out of bounds and will belong to King.
Yeah, Blankston hit that over the shoulder there, and they committed the last foul, by the way.
Just keep waiting for King to start rolling, and they're not.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. That's not a smart play at all. That's just, you're looking at 16, 15-foot jump shot, and you're fouling from behind. You can't block that, and you can't do it.
Lonnie Kruger, the head coach at the University of Illinois, is here. Boy, I tell you what, you talk about a ball club that in 2 years will be terrific. The University of Illinois is on the way. They had a terrific run through the Big Ten tournament. There's Lonnie again. They had an outstanding run through the Big Ten tournament, and they are going to be fabulous here in 2 years.
That's why it's good that Big Ten has that tournament. It's the second year they've had it at the UC up in Chicago. And I like it's done wonders for the team. If nothing else, has added to the recruiting power of having a tournament like that. For Illinois, that is.
I agree. Well, I think it helps all the teams come in.
Oh, no doubt about it. And it was a success by way of the gate, so that's what it's all about.
Logan.
King is going to man-to-man. A little more pressure.
Fadeaway jumper right side. That's a tough shot for Lee Butler.
No doubt, but I think that aggressive man-to-man may pick up something with the offense over here. But they got to move the ball a little better to create things.
Leon Smith with it inside, and a foul called. Mike Martin will be called for the foul. Let's talk a little bit about Leon Smith. Leon Smith is a young man who's a ward of the state. Lives in a group home. There was some talk early that he may go to California for senior year of high school. There he is. This is a young man that decided to go back to King and has an unbelievably bright future in front of him. And now he looks over his coach and says, I'm tired, I need to come out.
Well, you got 4 guys banging on him down there. I don't care how big he is, and that's what's happened with Hillcrest in their defensive, the way they're approaching things. And that's what I said. Kings had to come up with Plan B to get this guy involved. And I can see why he's tired right now. He's got a half-court game too, Tommy. That wears on you more than running up and down the court.
There's Smith, and he has it knocked away. And it's stolen right back. Inside jam, a monster one for Demarius Williams.
Well, he got a quick release from that one. And that may just break him up a little bit.
Back to a 3-point ball game. Logan Goes on top to Hardney, and he was looking inside for Rio Logan, and Logan never saw it coming.
No, he didn't, but that was play was set up. It was there. I mean, it was there. Matter of fact, the pass was there. But like you said, Logan just didn't look up. Not everybody on the same page in that.
Leaf Longino will check in, a 6'2 junior for Hillcrest. Jumper from the right side is good. Count that one for Rasheed Johnson.
And all of a sudden, it's a one-point game, and that was good ball movement in the department of King. Moved it around, and that's what's going to open it up for Smith, is hitting outside shots.
Logan goes on top for Hardney. Right side, Martin goes inside. And
you get him a train ticket. He was running in there. You know, good call. He lost his balance. He just quite couldn't get it together.
Well, he's trying to bull his way inside and keep the shot from being blocked. There are times you're going to get your shot blocked, Norm.
And let me tell you something. Smith is too strong to have that happen to him. He didn't budge.
Turnover story, 7-4 Hillcrest. Yeah, they've got him surrounded. They'll give up that shot. It may go in a lot, it may not, but they will give that shot up.
They got to try to hit that. You got to get into better passing lanes and situations to shoot it.
Three, top of the circle is in and out, and again the rebound pulled down by Hillcrest.
I don't know how that came out. That was down in there in that shot, and I don't think a bad shot under the circumstances for King. Just didn't go in.
It was out of their offense.
That's all you can ask for. Run the offense, take the shot when you have it.
Martin penetrates, nice dish off. Hardney baseline jumper short, rebound tap. Hardney saves it, inside, layup won't go. Tip won't go, and finally Smith comes out of there with a rebound. He'd asked to come out a minute ago, and he's still in the ballgame playing pretty well.
Nice pass.
Sawyer's pass inside, shot's no good. Smith rebound, shot won't fall. Rebound loose, and finally it's picked up by Hardney, and he gets it ahead for Martin.
That was a bit of surge, and I thought a foul was somewhere along the line. I thought Williams got fouled in the play, honestly, on his pass, and a good pass inside, but not a call.
Sean Glover picks up the foul now for King. And we got a timeout. We've got 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half. Boy, this is a fiery first half and a one-point ball game. Hillcrest leads King 19-18, and they are getting after it, aren't they?
Welcome back, Carver. Mitch Robinson listening in on the King huddle on that one. They're saying watch the backdoor screens, and they also want the guys, Leon Smith and Demetrius, to work harder on the inside. It looks like they're working pretty hard already. Guys, back to you.
I don't know. Leon Smith can do much more. Martin pushes it up the floor, and he'll bring it out. Hillcrest is 9 of 24, 38%. King just 7 of 25 for 28%. Rebounds 4 more for Hillcrest. Smith was not going to lose that one, though.
No doubt about it. There's a fast break. Sawyer pushed off. They may call.
That's a good call. That's a great call by the official.
And I think what they need to do, and that being King, they have to show some patience with a team like Hillcrest on that zone. And you see it right here, a little push off.
He lowered that shoulder and ran right into the man.
Now from this angle on that camera, you didn't see our replay the push off, but he definitely pushed off on that being Sawyer. And I can tell you this right now, you're going to get in different leagues in this, when you call city ball and different ball, you're going to get different types of styles of play that you don't appreciate. Here's a high angle. Here you see another angle. He puts the shoulder down and pushes off with the arm. Not much, but enough to call a foul.
And on the inbound play, Mike Martin pushed it up, found Rio Logan, who went up for a shot and was fouled immediately. And Martin really made a nice pass on the play.
I'll tell you what can change this whole game, and I'm just speaking in view of what King can do. It's just hit outside shots.
A couple. Just a couple, yeah.
And show patience to get the shot. Just let it come to you.
Logan's first bounces in. He's a 67% free throw shooter. Stanley Thomas comes back. Sean Glover will check out. Thomas 6'5", Glover 5'10", so they get much bigger now.
And I would decoy every now and then. I'd put Smith at the top of the key or in the key against the zone and put Williams down low with his jumping ability just to open it up a little bit because you're going to pay attention to Smith, and that's what they're doing. So throw a wrinkle in the whole thing and put him at the top of the key or the key. The free throw line is what I'm saying.
Nice penetration. Shot is up and in. Count that one for Rasheed Johnson. That was great movement. And then traveling called against Hillcrest.
And that was a good move, as you said, right there, Tom. Good drive.
Why is that traveling there but not down here?
Johnson laid that up a nice screw. Now, how often are you going to get penetrate and get through that zone? We'll see.
Monwell Randall checks in for Hillcrest as a jumper left side is no good. Rebound tapped out.
Here, Landon Coxon, take your time, take your time. That's what they need to do, show a little patience.
Smith takes the inbound pass. Off balance jumper is no good. Gets his own rebound, has it knocked away. Here he comes. Martin races up the floor, hangs, puts it in, got it, got him the foul. What a play by Mike Martin. Normally,
man on the court, right?
They list him at 5'6". I'm guessing that's pretty generous.
Yeah, it is.
But that was a beautiful play.
Yeah. Matter of fact, this was nasty. Kid up in there. Little hang time. Little bank shot, too. Wow.
Did it over 6'3", Rasheed Johnson.
Man, tough shot. Those are the things that help you win ball games. I'll tell you that.
Martin hits his free throw.
And I tell you, as the game goes on, with 3:04 left in the second quarter, you see a confidence factor building up in Hillcrest against the King team.
Oh, yeah. Leaf Longino, the 6'2" junior, checks back in. Demarius Williams. So back to Sawyer. Left side for Johnson. Back to Sawyer.
We got to get better shots. That's the only thing. King has got to get better shots. And a little pepper in the pass can generate that. Then again, you got to hit those shots. That's better ball.
And a three from the left side, but no good. The rebound, though, stolen away. And the dribble stolen away. Hillcrest comes up with it. And Longino says, I'm not going in there. I know Smith's in there. It's like, I'm not swimming in that ocean. I know Jaws is in that ocean.
Absolutely. All you do is hear that music.
Every time I get near the ocean, I hear that music.
That music stopped me.
From swimming in the ocean?
Stopped me. I used to go to St. Croix every year, Buck Island, hang out. Man, snorkeling, no more. I haven't done it since Jaws came out.
There are things in that ocean. There are things in that ocean that would like to eat you, and you'd rather not be.
Big lobsters, huge lobsters. Yeah.
We got a full timeout call. 2:19 left in the first half, and a great ball game. It is 24-20. Hillcrest with the lead. Norm, let's talk a little bit about what Hillcrest has done. They've rebounded the basketball very well. They've taken very good care of the ball as well.
Well, what they've done on the offensive end, they've been a little more patient in getting their shots than King at this particular time. At the same time, they're not looking for one man to do it. Like they seem to be focusing on Smith must get the shot. I don't think you need to do that. We realize he's the key factor in this game for King, but there's other people. Key on that, move the ball and take the shot, and you can get better position to get a shot. That's what Hillcrest has done so far in this game. They're making this team think instead of react, and that's basketball if you can do that.
Chicago Sun-Times is the official newspaper of the IHSA State Championships. Remember, pick up your Chicago Sun-Times for complete coverage of the Illinois high school sports. Let's talk about King now for a minute, Norm. They're trying to get the ball into Leon Smith, but he has been triple teamed. And what's been, I think, very good decision-making by Hillcrest is to overload the one side of the floor. You'd look for King maybe to get it on top and over to the other side for a quick 15-foot jump shot, but the penetration has not been there.
Well, I'll tell you this, if you're not going to make adjustments and do other things and you're going to stand there and want to receive the ball every time down the court from that position, as you mentioned on the right side of the key, hey, it's easy for me to play defense. That's all I have to do is load up over there. And actually, until you do something different, I'm not going to change.
Good ball movement now. You hear Sonny Cox saying, no.
And you know, Sonny knew he didn't get that ball, but just backing your team up. That's all Sonny's doing.
Well, and you're looking for a call, maybe not right now, but maybe a little later you'll get one.
Absolutely. Just a little token, Go.
2 minutes left in the half. Logan goes up strong, puts it up, missed that one. Strong rebound. That jump shot is partially blocked by Williams. And here comes King pushing it up the floor. Sawyer goes right down the lane, and that's goaltending. Count the basket.
Let me tell you something. If Sawyer can apply it himself on every play like that, man, he can turn this game around himself. Now, Hillcrest, you can't take shots like that and expect to get back in and keep this lead right now. So be a little more selective if you want to stay with King, because they start running, you can forget it.
Blankson goes behind the back, lost it. Leo Logan comes up with it.
Too much one-on-one. That's what it is right now. Playing into King's hands.
Top of the circle, a long deuce is good for Mike Martin. He had his foot in the line.
Hey, Mike Martin, I like this kid. Key shots, key plays. He's the one that's come up for him for Hillcrest.
Sean Glover will check back in for King. A three from the right side is no good. And the rebound again, another offensive rebound, and Smith goes in and lays it in.
Yes, he did. He had a leaner right there and a good rebound and pass in. I tell you what I like about Smith, the patience that he has shown and not just begging for the ball either.
Loose ball. Williams comes up with it, dribbles out. This period, Hillcrest 4 of 7, King 4 of 16. And now Sonny Cox says, let's take one shot.
Well, Williams is working hard.
He is. He's getting a lot done.
Yes, he is.
Lob pass inside, and they lost it. Smith looking to make a good pass.
I don't know if Williams is ready for that pass, Tom.
Now Mike Martin brings it across the timeline. Mitch Robinson will talk to Mike Capel. Pass, quick one inside as the shot is blocked, and a jump ball.
Good block.
Alternate possession will go to King with 12.2 seconds left. Al-Haji Mohammed comes back in.
Despite the poor shooting and what I see is some adjustments that need to be made by King, hey, they're only 2 points down. They haven't exploded like they can.
Left side three goes up, and it is no good. 3 seconds left, and timeout called with 1.5 seconds left. Hold it.
He pointed the wrong way on that one as far as his baller was. No.
Officials were discussing for just a second.
I think one of the officials just pointed the wrong way on who had the ball on the timeout. It's obviously that Hillcrest had the ball. And you've got to straighten it out. You might as well have a conversation and get it right. Here you go. Here you go. This is a rule, Tommy. Oh, he stepped on the line.
Oh, he was out of bounds. Yeah, he was out of bounds. And now they're going to say King ball with
that's a correct call. That's the correct call. And I hate this timeout thing that they have.
Oh, where you go to retrieve it. Jump out of bounds and call timeout. I like the college and the pro rule a lot better. You have to have possession inbounds and be established inbounds. Right. Smith with a three at the buzzer, counted.
And hey, guess who has the lead? After all this, King has a 1-point lead.
Leon Smith makes his first three of the year and gives King a lead. With a half a basketball gone, it is 27-26 as that three goes in.
Beautiful shot
for King. Mitch Robinson standing by. What's up, Mitch?
Thanks a lot, guys. Here with Tom Capel and Coach. Obviously, that regardless of that last shot, though, you guys are making life a little tough on Leon Smith. You are putting the bodies on and making him work for every point.
Well, that's what we plan to do, and that's what we continue to plan to do. Hopefully, we'll get ourselves to the free throw line.
Great. Good luck in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mitch, and we'll see if they're able to get back to the free throw line. But right now, we have played a half of basketball here at the original March Madness, our fourth AA quarterfinal, and King leads Hillcrest 27-26. 27-26 is our score. King with the lead by 1, and you know, Norm, I guess the thing that impressed us so much was the patience that King continued to show. But at the same time, I guess you've got to say that Hillcrest made a couple better decisions and they'd still be in the lead.
Well, no doubt about it. Down the last, say minute and a couple seconds here and there, I thought they took some ill-advised shots and trying to attack. I think they should have pulled it back out, make King play a little more of a patient defense and take better shot selections. If they want to beat King, that's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Hey, let's take a look at some highlights. Norm picked out some dandies. You'll like them a lot, I'm sure.
Well, just for you, Tommy, that's all. It's big man's game right here. Inside, Smith shows a little few opportunities that he's gotten, and a layup right there and a nice little pass. But I like the way his young man has shown his patience in trying to get the ball. Let the game come to him. That's up to Landon and everybody. Here, the big man, the little big man as we call him, hitting the shot right here and keeping his team well and balanced. And Martin at Hillcrest, little guard, is doing his thing right now. But also, he picked it up a notch on this fast break, baby. There you go. You get the bump, hit, little rainmaker off the glass, and you can count it.
And the foul, too. You bet. 27-26 is our score. We're at halftime as King has the lead. We'll come back and talk to Sonny Cox right after these.
Be fair.
27-26 as King leads Hillcrest at halftime. Had a good first half. It was an up and down first half. A lot of muscling, a lot of inside play, a lot of defense, Norm.
Well, if you like basketball, you're going to be in tune of, this game having to be played the way it is right now. So Hillcrest, I think, got the edge a little bit.
Both teams with 11 field goals. 1 3-pointer made by King. That was the last shot. Free throws the same. Rebounds the same. 3 blocks to 1. It just wasn't a lot of difference. Mitch Robinson is standing by with Sonny Cox. Go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Hey, Coach, you wanted to work hard, and you said you'd own the boards, and right now Leon's working hard, but he's getting the points for you.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, but we got to do a better job of getting the ball inside to him.
I see you stressing the defense as well, watching the backdoor screens and so forth.
Yes, they're setting up, but it's really an illegal pick down there. That's what they're doing, but the referee's going to be looking for it.
All right, well, good luck in the second half, Coach. Thanks a lot. All right, stay with us. Second half coming right back right here on Fox Sports Chicago.
King leads Hillcrest 27-26. Norm, it has been an interesting first half. Here's our leading scorers from the first half. For Hillcrest, Blankston with 8 and Martin with 5. For King, Smith with 13 and Johnson had 6.
And there's the quietest 13 points I've seen
From Leon Smith, yeah.
Yeah, and at the same time, you're just sitting here, at least I am, waiting for King to explode. That's what I'm doing here. Huh?
Hillcrest will trigger the ball inbounds. And Mike Martin has it. Hillcrest finished 26-5. That's Logan with it. Gives it off. Oh, what a block.
And
what a
play.
huge block by Smith.
Man.
Oh.
Boy, he just got up and took that off. I mean, 3/4 of the way up on that board is where he got that one.
Glover goes down into the corner to Williams.
Yeah, and I tell you, Smith got hurt a little bit. He's hobbling. I think a knee.
Might be an ankle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right foot.
Yeah. Yep.
He didn't want to come out.
No. Yes, just the left ankle.
He's got a wrap on it already, as you can see.
Right. Well, you see right here on the replay. Watch this block, Tommy. He goes 3/4 up on that board. Bang! Oh man.
Yeah, you see how he came down.
It was a little delayed. It didn't limp till you get down the other end here.
Sometimes those things don't hurt right away.
Oh, I know. I've been there.
And he couldn't jump. He could not jump to get that lob. And he can't go.
No.
He is not going to be effective right now. At least that's the way it looks.
You know, sometimes in tournament play, sudden death, that's what happens.
He still gets the rebound. I tell you what, this is just on sheer guts that he's playing right now. Crossover move by Sawyer from 15, and Amari Sawyer hits that one.
Well, Sawyer, I tell you, if he can get a fire lit up under him, he can make a big difference himself out on his basketball court. Of course, that goes with anybody. If you get hot, you get hot.
That's right. Logan had it knocked away. That's a good defensive play by Williams.
And it just seems you're just waiting for King to explode.
Yeah, you are. I think that's a good point. Across the floor, right side. Johnson's jumper is short. Rebound pulled down by Mike Martin, the littlest man on the floor.
Johnson had a good look at that one.
Martin brings it across the timeline, accelerates, tried to give it off, had it knocked away, and it'll belong to Hillcrest.
Good defense by Johnson, I'm telling you right now. And Smith is really suffering. I mean, he's laboring, as they say. A little limp.
He's not running as hard as he was. On the other end, here comes Sawyer right down to the other end in the reverse layup. And Normie's taking over now, just like you said he could.
And he can do it. He just minds of just playing basketball and going at it. This kid's a talent.
Logan stepped out of bounds, and everything right now is going King's way. And we've got a timeout. Hillcrest has called a timeout. They want to talk it over. 6:07 left in the third. And King has come out here with a little spurt. Up a 20-second timeout. I was getting ready to say we'll be right back.
Well, that's all right. You can still say it. Doesn't mean we're going to go anywhere.
That's a good point.
Good. There you go, buddy.
I want to see the block again, Norm. Will you show me the block one more time?
I will.
Show me the block.
Here's the button. I pushed the button, and there we go. Look at that. No, you're not coming in here. Bam! And it came down. That being Smith hurt himself on that. His left ankle, it seemed to be taped anyway with the new modern devices you have in trying to put and hold your ankle together. So he seems to be picking the step up a little bit, but he was ailing there for a while.
13 points, 9 rebounds.
You know, he seems like a quiet kid.
Yeah.
Just nothing to say on the court. Just
well, but
play hard.
If you grow up a ward of the state, Norm, you've got to be a tough kid too.
Yeah. You got to be tough, and also you got to be a little, somewhat, I guess, removed from things. That's a tough thing. That is a tough situation. And you know, you got to find some people that care and want to help in a real positive way. And one thing for this young man, basketball helps at least bring something out of it with him. And he's got a bright future, I'm telling you.
Oh, my
goodness. Just hope no one tries to take advantage of that bright future.
And Norm, you know, whenever there's a bright future, there are always people trying to take advantage of it, no matter where you go. I'm sorry to say, I hate to say it.
Now, here's where, I don't care what anyone says, but Landon Cox would be a big help to this kid.
Jump hook, rebound tap, and 3 blue shirts come down with the basketball. And Amari Sawyer came up with the foul.
I'm not so sure Sawyer fouled. I think he stole the ball, and then Randall, I thought, grabbed Sawyer. And that's what I see from this angle.
Sawyer comes up with his second personal.
But he kept his cool. That's the main thing. And personally, I think these officials are giving these guys breaks. The walkaways and everything.
They're letting them play. They are letting them play.
And also the after emotion. You know, just okay. It's a bad call in your opinion, but.
And Smith may have hurt his ankle again.
He's gingerly. It's like walking on eggshells, man.
I've never walked on eggshells. Quick pass inside Williams, and he's fouled hard going to the basket.
That was the angle that got him. This is a tough kid. I like Williams. He's working so hard in there.
A 6'9", 215-pound senior.
And I like the fact that they got him inside to draw some fouls. Now he hit him. Here's the pass inside. Sorry, a nice pass inside. 2 men on him, and I like this. The Smith's outside a little bit to take the pressure. So look at this. Rebound by Smith last time, and before the first possession.
Ouch.
Yes.
Williams missed the first. He'll have one more.
Got to hit those free throws, because I know this kid, if you pass the ball inside to him, he can create some fouls against him. Got a nice touch.
He does. He's a nice player.
Right.
He averages 13 points a game.
Well, I like to see him start focusing in on with his ability down low. Maybe take some of the pressure off Smith having to do everything by way of getting the ball.
We've got a 6-point game, 32-26. 16-foot jumper, bangs home. Count that one from Lee Butler, who had it knocked away, caught it, and put it back up and in.
Made you pay the price for going after the ball in an aggressive way. Sorry, did go after it, deflected it, but retrieved and by Hillcrest, and bang, 2 points.
Sawyer accelerates from 17. His jumper is no good. Rebound fought for, and Logan comes up with it. Logan has been very quiet for a young man that averages 14 points a game. His job has been more defense. Traveling's called. Yep. And we got a timeout. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the third period of the fourth quarterfinal IHSA game. And King leads Hillcrest 32-28. We got more coming up.
Welcome Welcome back to Carver Arena, Mitch Robinson. You know, the smallest man on the floor, Mike Martin, is playing with the biggest heart, and I think he's got the biggest family. We are in the Mike Martin section. His mother in front of me. Mrs. Martin, how proud watching your son out there?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm just elated, and I just thank God for giving me such a wonderful son.
And his father right here, Mr. Martin, what'd you tell him last night to get him ready?
Well, I told him, you come down here, you have fun. Don't lose nothing here on the court. Do everything that you're supposed to do to win. Do your best, and hey, whatever happens, happens.
Words to live by. Grandma Martin and Auntie Kate, right over there. Kat, Auntie Kat, back to you guys.
Get her name right, Mitch. Get her name right.
Got to let the people know back home what's happening.
Trapping defense, first half, second half. You see the difference in field goals. Almost lost it. And Hillcrest is very aggressive in this half-court trap. And Sonny Cox says, make them come out. And I think he's got a good point here. I like this point. I'd like to bring them out because then you're going to find Williams or Leon Smith for a lob, I would think.
You can't throw the ball away.
Out of bounds, it'll belong to Hillcrest.
You can come out, but you can't throw the ball away and have turnovers. Not in that situation.
Crossover move, going to the basket. The finger roll is good, and Smith can't do anything with it. If he could, he would have challenged that shot.
First of all, I don't want to pick on him, but Sawyer was just asleep. And you heard Landon say, wake up. And just what happened? Boom, the guard penetrated, went in and made it late.
Leon Smith, wow, underneath. I just question his strength and strength of that ankle, and I may need to rethink that. That was a great play.
Well, I want to see Sawyer get full focus on what he has to do.
Smith with the steal, pushes it up the floor.
Nice.
Oh, great block. Terrific block out of bounds. It'll belong to King.
Right. This is state time, baby. You got to deal with it. Oh, boy.
Good block.
Yes, it was.
Leon Smith decides not to shoot it. Here's the drive, and the shot is good from the left side. Rasheed Johnson hits it.
Nice shot, nice hit. A little penetration, a little leaner.
Got a 6-point game.
King's picking up the pressure on the defense.
Wow, Lee Butler continues to make tough shots. Butler, a 15.5-point-a-game scorer, and you can see why, Norm.
Man, I'm telling you, that was great defense by Sawyer on him, and he just hit a tough shot, man.
On the baseline, a foul is going to be called. Al-Haji Mohammed will pick up the personal foul.
And I'm telling Johnson, you know, he's aggressive. When I see the replay from here, he's being aggressive. He gets the ball, and he's going right to the hoop. Not even dribble, contact, still threw it up to get 2 shots. But I like his approach. At least he's trying to make something happen out there.
First one is good. Adam Hardney comes in.
You know,
Royal Logan comes out. Yes, sir?
You made a comment about Logan. He's just so quiet out there right now. And, he's got to exert himself a little more.
Johnson's second one is short. Rebound tap.
I'll tell you something. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I can guarantee you, Johnson giving it his all in this basketball team for King.
Sawyer has a collision. Puts the jumper up. No, but a foul call after the shot. Lee Butler called for the foul. And some of the Hillcrest players are saying, what about the foul? This play right there.
Well, let's say he got away with one, okay?
Okay. I'm just saying, it's what the Hillcrest players are saying. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, you got to keep playing ball.
Smith goes on top. You can't call everything, obviously.
No, you can't. But, Tommy, that was a chuck.
Okay. Tell you what, I like this trap. There's a lob to Smith. Remember what we talked about is you bring them further and further out. Eventually you throw that lob and he'll get a slam.
And Landon is a good bit of coaching on that part. Bring them out, then you exercise what you need to do on the offense, and that's what happened. All you got to do is start focusing in and playing ball. And that, I really point this on because he can make things happen out there with his talent. Watch this look. I mean, come on. This is it. pass over. Not even a hesitation. He put that ball up there. There you go. Now you're talking basketball, and that's what you need to do.
And Norm, they put it up so high, nobody else can go up that high and get it.
No doubt about
it.
it.
Nobody else up there.
There's only one person I think can get it, and he's in the locker room somewhere else after his loss, and that name is Miles. You get that?
And he's going home.
Yes, he's going home, so he won't have a chance to go up there and get it. That's the beauty of playing tournament sudden death basketball. Beautiful.
You know, I agree. That's what makes it an awful lot of fun, is just the fact that you go out and play. And if you, Norm, I tell you what, it's like the NCAA tournament, like college basketball, like high school basketball. If you want to make it a popularity contest, then just invite the top 10 or 15 popular names.
Right.
And make it an invitational. But if you want to find out who the true state champion is, like the state of Illinois does, then you invite everybody, you throw it up at the half line, and you play ball. That's all there is to it. For the most complete coverage and up-to-date information on your favorite Illinois high school team or athlete, log on to the official IHSA website at www.ihsa.org.
Okay.
39-32, King with the lead. Just under 2 minutes left here in the third. Alaji Mohammed bounces it right side for Logan. Mohammed gets it back. Smith blocked it. It goes out of bounds and will belong to Hillcrest.
No one's really taken over and got a momentum going in a long period of time here. It's a slugfest right now with this basketball game.
Three is no good, and Smith with a rebound. That three was not close by Lee Butler.
Yeah, not at all. Seems to be better on the move when he makes his shots as opposed to a standstill jumper that far out. See, that's where I like to see Smith, even though he lost the ball right there. It opens it up for the inside.
And he walked.
Oh, I thought he threw a pass.
I thought he walked. Is that what he called? I couldn't see him.
Yeah, he called steps.
Yeah, I thought
steps.
so. I thought he took 2 steps before he passed.
Yeah, he thought he was lobbing it to his teammate on the other side there, but nonetheless, it's a turnover.
Blankson bumps it off the board. Rebound fought for. In the lane, the jumper bounds around, and boy, Lee Butler gets a lot of those bounces. That's a good shooter's touch.
Yeah, he reminds me so much of Bobby Dandridge.
Oh, there's a good, I like that.
Yeah, just hanging around, getting mine.
King looking for a layup.
Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble for that. Every time I say somebody reminds me of someone, somebody calls on the radio and blasts me for it.
Hey, you know what, Norm?
Yeah.
You can't please them all. And if you think you're right, you say it. That's what I believed in a long time.
Well, that's all I'm doing, giving an opinion.
Mari Sawyer on top for Glover. Right side for Johnson, and the ball is tipped and brought down by Hillcrest. That trap finally gets some work.
Well, I tell you, when you hold the patience to have the ball like that, you can't afford turnover.
Count the basket and the foul.
Randall, I haven't heard his name in a while. But nice little penetration, but once again, off of a turnover. And Landon, I think, has the right to call. Spreading it out and trying to operate right there, but can't throw the ball away.
Yep, he was not set.
No.
Got to be set before the man leaves his feet.
You know, that call also, when you get close to the bucket, I'd like to see an NBA dotted line for these kids. So once you get real far into the bucket, I don't think you should call charge.
I agree. I think the charge should go away.
I made a living doing that, but I just don't like that.
Blankson missed it, and it's tapped. Now jumper right side is good again for Lee Butler.
Man, is he on fire.
We got a 1-point game, 6 seconds left in the period. Sawyer accelerates. The runner is allowed. Oh, they count the basket.
They should. It was up there. It was good.
I will want to see a replay when we come back. I don't know.
Good ball.
We'll see it. I want to see it with the light and see if that thing was good or not.
Let me see.
That was close.
2.1. Yep. Yeah.
It is good. Good call, Norman.
Yeah.
All right. 41-39. King with the lead. We've played 3 periods. The fourth of our fourth quarter final is coming at you. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter of action. Sean Glover gets it to Amari Sawyer. King with a 2-point lead courtesy of that dunk. Stolen away, out of bounds. It'll belong to Hillcrest, and they can come back and tie now.
Well, I tell you, King has some untimely turnovers. Because you think they're going to just, you know, stretch their lead, but they're turned over.
Mohammed, nice dish, right side. Jumper is good. Count that one for Blankson. But that was a terrific play by Elijah Mohammed.
Yes, indeed. I mean, he brought the ball up like, hey, man, this is my thing. End up 2 points.
This has been everything advertised. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound pulled down inside by Manuel Randall. Off-balance jumper, nope. Rebound Smith. Oh, Smith just absolutely wanted that one more than anybody else. Here comes Sawyer, pushes it up inside. Oh! How did that come out? No.
Oh, beautiful pass. How did that ball come out?
How did that ball come out of the rim? I have no clue. That ball was good the whole way.
Well, you see the strike. Good pass by Sawyer. Nice release. Go up. Well, just the luck of
everything
the bounce.
would go in.
Yeah. 90% of the time you see a bounce like that, it goes in.
Oh, yeah. Logan goes on top. 3-ball top of the circle. No good. Rebound pulled down by Darius Williams, and a foul called against Hillcrest.
I'm a fan of Darius Williams. I am a big fan of his. This kid has been working. And he had 2 quick fouls called upon him in the first part of this game. And he still maintains some savvy out there playing good ball.
O'Darty Blankson picks up the personal foul. That's his second, 4th team foul. 3 team fouls for King here in the second half. Williams with it right side. Inside for Smith. Gives it back to Williams. Quick pass inside. Pass, the shot was blocked. Williams with a follow, couldn't get it. Rebound tapped out. Sean Glover comes away with it. Sawyer. Beautiful move. Blocked away again. Loose ball. It'll go out of bounds and again belong to King. Hillcrest has withstood charge after charge.
Yes, they have. I mean, you can see some good ball right here. Penetration, kick out. Sawyer got a nice drive, but nope, can't get it. The angle was definitely for the defender on that one and blocking that shot.
Williams goes inside. Smith headed.
Oh, tough shot.
He just muscled that past everybody.
Tough shot on that one, and just partially blocked from behind. He's so strong, he might have knocked on that one.
So King takes a 2-point lead. Baseline jumper on the way in.
Oh,
Smith just over the top of everyone for the rebound.
They call him King Smith. Good that.
Top of the circle, 3 on the way. Nope, rebound tap. Smith taps it, comes down with it.
Oh, he's working, isn't he?
He is now. Bounce pass. And a good call by Cox. Bring it out. Set it up. 2-point ball game. King with the lead and the ball.
Johnson was wide open, cutting to the hoop.
Ball is deflected.
Almost way too late to get that. You got action. Well, you had numbers. They had numbers. A give and go would have been beautiful right there.
Glover gives it to Sawyer. And they are just playing keep away. There's 5 minutes to go. Ooh, he almost jumped without knowing where he was going to go with it. Now they'll bring it back out. They're looking for a lob from Smith. Hillcrest crowd is booing, but this is very effective right now.
Don't throw it away, though.
Williams almost walked again. He didn't, but I'm just saying he came close.
Several times. See, he's getting up in the air.
And there's the steal.
Right.
Did he step on the end line? He did, so King will get it back.
And King has recovered once again from a situation that could have been disastrous.
We got a timeout on the floor. 4:30 left. 43 for King. 41 for Hillcrest. A great finish.
It doesn't matter how she dresses. What your friends tell you. Curie.
All right. right, welcome back to Carver Arena. What a wild one we have. We're getting ready to get back to action. First, we have Les Aronson from Hillcrest last year, junior high coach. You said this is all part of a plan. You knew these guys would get downstate.
Absolutely. I ran the Park District program, and I had them playing some intensive basketball. Matter of fact, Leon played in that league also. And you know, they was doing very well. We did about 7 or 8 championships from the 3rd and 4th grade to the 8th grade till they got to high school. The freshman team went 62-0. I knew they was ready then. I told Coach Capper to teach them how to play great defense over the top and be loose out there, and they have a great team.
The team effort's gotten them down there, and they all keep up pretty good grades too. Thanks a lot, Les. Back to you guys.
Tell you what, Park District programs are so important around the state of Illinois and around the country because they give you so many opportunities. Feeder programs, I think the same thing, Norm, that the feeder programs that feed the high schools that start playing in 6th grade, I think those are very vital as well. I tell you what, without a kid involved, I've gotten involved.
Well, it gives you a sense of responsibility. That's the bottom line, and it's something to do, something to look forward to, and that's what it's all about. And it takes everybody to be part of this.
Chance to give back to this terrific game that we've all done very well from.
You can say that again, buddy.
Look at Kim. They have just surrounded him. Three-pointer is short.
You got to hit those, though. You got to hit those to open it up, and I'm saying that, and we're getting down to the stretch run here.
Langston go, ooh, almost lost it. Mike Martin back in the ball game, comes up with it. Martin goes baseline for 3. His shot is short. And that was Lee Butler, and again, King with a chance to add to the lead. Smith couldn't get that when it was too low, and Sonny Cox wanted a foul call.
I don't think it was a foul as much as it was the ball thrown too low. You got to raise it up a little bit so you can opportunity to dunk. But you know what? They get it right back.
A travel on Lee Butler. Hillcrest just can't buy a basket right now.
And as much as Lee Butler has been a sparkle to the Hillcrest team, he's caused a few turnovers that's hurt them a little bit.
43-41. King with the lead in the ball. 3.5 minutes and counting.
And I tell you, I heard Landon tell Johnson, take the jump shot.
And that one is blocked, and Hillcrest will get another opportunity.
Well, I tell you, you haven't heard that name mentioned too much today, Logan.
That 3 wouldn't go.
Ooh.
Tom Campbell wanted a foul called on the rebound. Sawyer accelerates, and he'll bring it right back out. Ooh, Sawyer could have picked up a foul very easily there.
Referee was looking at him. See, that's the part I mean. It's just you add little things to it that you don't need.
Is that silly?
You put enough energy into the positive, you can have a couple points yourself right now, as opposed to looking at something of just people hustling around out here. But let's get off that and get on to basketball.
2:45 left in a 2-point ball game. Hillcrest has withstood every charge, but so has King, and they still have the lead in the ball.
No doubt about it. And they're taking their big rest on the offense when you spread it like this, and to look for something for Smith inside when you open it up like this. It may not be pretty, but it's just what basketball's about. You do what you have to do things, and sometimes people want the slam dunks to run up down the court and all those particulars, and that's not how you win games all the time.
You take care of the ball, don't you?
That's what you do. I hate turnovers.
Sawyer puts it up. Nope. Rebound fought for. Hillcrest will get another. I don't know how long the score has been the same and how many times Hillcrest has had an opportunity. 2 minutes left. That's blocked by Smith. What an unbelievable block.
That wasn't blocked. That was an explosion.
That was hammered back.
Wow. Jackhammered now.
Under 2 minutes now.
Oh. Oh, baby, yes, he is. Maybe he's playing some hard, aggressive ball.
Sawyer spins and throws it away.
And I got to tell you, it's not Sawyer's fault. I thought Williams would go to the hoop. They double team. Well, hey, you go to the hoop. It's a good bounce pass. And if you're like Sawyer, you're thinking offensive scoring when you're offense. But watch this block shot. I mean, oh, man, it's strong.
He could have caught that.
Yeah, he could have.
A minute 22 left, and Hillcrest has another chance to tie. See if they take a little care of the ball basketball right now and try and get a better shot. Well, they come down in one pass and a shot 8 or 9 times in a row.
And every mistake right now is amplified.
And there he is. That's the man.
Oh, nice play.
Lee Butler ties it up at 43 with a minute left.
He's cold-blooded. Oh, just funny. He's cold-blooded out there, man. Doesn't show any smile or emotion.
Williams with it in the corner. Smith comes across, post up, lost it. It's out of bounds to Hillcrest. And now, Norm, Hillcrest can hold it for the last shot and try and get the win.
That's what they can do. They should talk it over, and they will talk it over.
They want a full timeout with 45.7 seconds left. All right.
Oh,
first of all, let's take a look at this last play.
Yes.
Tell me what you see here.
Well, I see the pass in, then it goes, yeah, it's a good call. That's a good call. Unfortunately, the person I really love out there, Smith, hit that ball out of there. That's a good call. And it's just because did he hit it reflected off Martin's hands? That's the only thing. And I didn't see a reflection or direction changed on the basketball as it was kicked and hit out of bounds.
Yeah, I understand. Now, so let's get inside of this huddle. What is Sonny Cox saying to his ball club?
You have got to play defense, and when they come up with a shot, we've got to get the rebound. But you can't reach in, you can't foul, put them on. Well, what do we look at as free throws right here? But the bottom line is you got to play solid defense, keep them off the boards.
All right, Mitch Robinson heard what Hillcrest had to say. How'd it go, Mitch?
Well, Tom and Norm, they're going to trap for little Mike Martin, and then they said if you get the layup, take it. But if not, they don't have a problem letting it run down to 3 seconds and taking the last shot. Well,
see, I think that makes sense.
Right.
What you don't want to do now, if you're Hillcrest, you don't want to give King a chance to win the game.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You want to run it as much as you possibly can to get the last shot. That's your only chance, basically, even though they play well, that you have to apply that against King. And that's what Hillcrest has to do. As long as everybody's set on the same page, that's what you got to do. I'll take close to 5 seconds right there.
You saw the possession arrow. That's what's left in the game. We're tied at 43. Looking at a possible overtime.
I'm going to watch it 5 seconds. There's some good defense out there.
Drive, had it knocked away, and he jump ball. Alternate possession will go to Hillcrest. Oh, my.
And I'll put it this way, it's outstanding defense, and you get persecuted for it because of their opposition. There was his ball.
He can call a timeout.
Yeah. No, he got rid of the ball. He got rid of the ball to call jump ball, which I was surprised. I thought he got rid of the ball, but what luck you have. But see, you get persecuted for playing good defense. He played good defense.
See, I'm in total agreement. Boy, Hillcrest, dangerous pass. Inside they go.
I'd get this to my man.
Short rebound. Smith goes after it and calls timeout with 13.9 seconds left.
The man you wanted to shoot that ball was not the person that
he didn't shoot it. No. You wanted Lee Butler to shoot it.
That's exactly who I wanted to get involved in the offense. I'm going to tell you this, and you watch this play. I think they rushed too hard, too quick. If nothing else, hey, fellas, let's look for an overtime. Now, I don't know where the panic was, but see, you haven't heard Logan's name all game, and that was a terrible shot. I don't know if he's looking for the foul. Let's see. He got it, spin. He initiated the contact. I think it was a good play.
Good defensive play, yeah.
And King played some good defense in 2 possessions. 2 possessions.
So now King has the ball and a chance to go for the win. They have so many weapons. Sean Glover's a good outside shooter. Amari Sawyer's a terrific player.
That's exactly who will win this game for me right now.
Rasheed Johnson has played well, and so has Leon Smith.
Sawyer would have, from that distance, would have to take the ball out, get it in Sawyer's hands, show me what you can do right now. And right now, they better get down and quit giving lip service to the official.
The length of the floor, they've got to come with 13.9 seconds left.
I'd get it to Sawyer and say, baby, do your thing. That's not the case. Oh, he has it now.
There it is. Gets it ahead on the left side. Thomas. Came up short. Tip, no good. Tipped out. And it will belong to Hillcrest with 2.7 seconds left.
I thought Williams had a golden opportunity to make that shot.
And now Hillcrest wants a timeout.
Williams had a good chance to put that putback and just fell short.
A 20-second timeout called by Hillcrest.
All right, here you go. We'll see it again. Pass up. Seemed like everybody was hesitant to do something. Threw it up. Well, I thought he had
thought that was good. I did too.
Jeez. There you go, underneath. Just not quite enough. Boy, I thought he had that.
There's a couple schools of thought here, Norm. One is that you try and get it to half court with almost no time coming off the clock and call another timeout. Another thought is bring everybody in tight and then try and run somebody the length of the floor and try and get a layup going that way. They've got a lot of time. 2.7 is more time than you folks at home will think it is. You can make a couple dribbles, make a pass, and then get a shot. Oh, and he's coming across the half-court stripe. Here's the shot at the buzzer, and we're going to overtime.
I don't think
Manuel Randall had the shot that was just short, and we'll have overtime in our 4th IHSA AA quarterfinal.
Woo. Tommy,
show me again. Show me again.
You and I have had a lot of overtime.
Oh,
I'll show you again. Here's the reverse. You don't see it. You see the thrown out in bounds. Question picks it up. Go up. Smith is smart. Didn't foul him. Put his hand up. But boy, that just hit the lip of the rim. A little more of a push, and the game's over.
Yeah, just a little further, and that's
I got to tell you this. King has caught, I'd say, some breaks by way of Hillcrest not capping on some situations. I think luck, I don't know.
When you're a coach, when you're playing in a ball game and you feel like the breaks have been going your way and now you're going to overtime, a lot of times a coach will try and convince his team, all right, now the breaks are going to finally make a difference. When you're the other team, you'll say, hey, you know what? They've gotten every break. It's our turn to make some breaks, and now we're going to get a win.
Well, I tell you what, look at King. I think I like to see more of a positive mode with everybody out there and what they're doing, Tommy, to make those breaks come your way. You see the difference. You know, Hillcrest is happy to be in this game, happy to be playing against King, and they're kind of just a little more rah-rah about their approach to everything. And then King is kind of like, okay, we got it. Well, if you get more in a positive mode, like that play there was no reason why that guy should be in that wide open to get that shot. Those are little things I'm saying right now, but that's all from the frame of mind of being positive. And they got to pick it up. Pick up with that good old happy attitude. Go get it. Yeah, it's our ball. Let's go, guys. One of those, you know.
I understand. Smith will jump against Logan, and this time Logan wins the tap. All right, there's 4 minutes on the clock. You see it, lower right-hand corner. We're in overtime between Hillcrest and King.
I thought Hillcrest thing, I like to see them get into the hands of the hot shooter. Good defense again by King. Good defense.
And they come up with a basketball. Here comes Sawyer pushing it up the floor. Sawyer puts it up and in. That's a beautiful play.
And I'm telling you, if he puts a positive mode into what he can do on the court, not worry about anything else, these are the results you see right there. Because this kid can play, but he's got to concentrate on playing basketball. So he did a stupid foul right there. I don't care how you put it. Right in front of the referee, he throws his rear end right into the cutter. Those are the things I mean by focusing in on what you need to do. And it's just obvious if the referee's in front of you. You know, you just don't do things like that.
And that's his 4th personal foul. Quick lob, and that just wouldn't fall.
Right, like I said, the breaks are starting to go King's way in a lot of ways. Take advantage of it.
That's Sawyer with the basketball. Lob for Smith, and it's knocked away, and Hillcrest has another opportunity to tie. It seems like all 4th quarter and overtime, which has just started now, as the jump hook is way off, and a foul call. I think Williams picked up the foul, yeah. Demetrius Williams picks up his 3rd.
Williams had 2 early in the game, but here's the jump hook against Smith.
Yep, there's the push-off right underneath. Yep.
Good call by the official. Look at that defense.
And just stole it
should be against Hillcrest.
The foul called against Lee Butler of Hillcrest.
Now you got to take advantage of those situations. Good defense by King throughout this 4th quarter, I should say, and into the overtime.
By both teams, I think.
Absolutely.
You could say great defense by both teams.
Yeah, I would say that, but it's just that when King had to go do something, he did it defensively. They just haven't done things on the offensive end to counter the defensive play they've had.
Smith goes inside, couldn't get it. Williams finally tips it in.
I like him, and I just think he's a hard worker, just goes about business out there.
Now it's a 4-point game with 2:35 left. And an offensive foul called on Rio Logan.
Logan has not been in this game at all by way of his presence.
Coach unhappy, you can bet.
I can see a little fatigue setting in with Hillcrest, Tommy.
Well, now you've got to think that King is just going to try and get a layup. Anything but a layup just doesn't work.
Got rid of that.
Smith inside, off the glass, nope. Rebound Logan, off his foot, out of bounds. It'll belong to King. And you're right. The breaks are going King's way now.
Right, and you got to take advantage of him. Logan, if he had $1 million in his pocket, couldn't buy his way into a game right now because he's having some tough luck, buddy. The King's getting a lot of breaks. You need to take advantage of him.
Smith takes the inbound pass.
Got to play with a little savvy now. Got to play smart. This game's there to lose or win right now.
Yeah, it is. Williams in the corner, finds Smith inside. His bounce pass goes off a foot, out of bounds. 1:50 left in a 4-point game.
If they can score here and go up by 6 points, this will be a difficult time to come back. But again, I've said that before and seen some unbelievable plays. You don't want to go in the corner and get trapped.
Which is what Williams did, and he walked.
And I'm going to tell you now, I don't think it's as much Williams' fault as, I don't know who entered that pass to Williams down in the corner, but you don't want to go down there.
It's a tough place to catch a ball.
You don't want to go down there and you get trapped. Hey, this team's behind. They want to trap you.
1:40 left. There's a ton of time, obviously, with a 4-point game. Runner off the glass is way too strong. Logan is. Oh! Got it, count it, and he's fouled.
And Logan now is standing up with this one play. He's made something happen for himself. I'm happy for him.
By far the biggest thing he has done. Logan makes it, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, yeah. Good hustle. Back up. But Williams, unfortunately, knocked him around a little bit in there.
Leon Smith actually picked up the foul.
Smith got
Williams
the foul.
got well, but they were both right there.
Right. Big play. Big play.
Logan with 5 points.
When you can take the ball like King has and not get a shot off and lose it, you're asking for trouble.
Norman, we got a 1-point game with under 1.5 minutes left and a foul on the inbound play.
Yeah, Sawyer got fouled. He got hammered, matter of fact.
Langston picks up the foul, and Sawyer got hit hard.
Yeah. All right, you got to shake it off, buddy, because I think they need you out there.
Langston's third. Now Sawyer will step to the line. Coming into the ball game, he was a 73% free throw shooter. He'd gone a bunch. 112 of 153. He has been to the line a ton.
You know, Landon Cox is, I think he plays the sax. Jazz.
Does he really?
Yeah. Jazz man from Cincinnati.
Yeah. First free throw. Oh, short. Oh, bounced right to Smith. Had that one blocked. And then Martin is pushed from behind by his teammate Blankson. And every break is going to King, and we got a 1-point game.
They've got to take advantage of them.
They do. That's exactly right.
They have just not taken advantage of their breaks.
Elijah Mohammed will check back in. Mike Martin comes out.
See, it's a good ball game. It may not be pretty to a lot of those that want to see the run up and down and everything. Just a different style of ball being played tonight.
And if you like basketball,
you like this.
And King wants a timeout. Sawyer realized right now he had nobody open, so he'll take a timeout.
Yeah. Well, it's better than that than throwing it away.
A full timeout. I think that was a good call by Amari Sawyer.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Hey, America's original March Madness coverage continues tomorrow. It starts at 11 with the tournament semifinals. Coverage of the championship night starts at 6 with a special live pregame show from the March Madness Experience, followed by the third place game and the championship final. Now note that semifinal number 2 will be on Fox Sports Chicago Plus. Call your local cable system or check out the IHSA website at www.ihsa.org for the channel number in your area. So it's going to be on Fox Sports Chicago Plus. Find out where it's going to be and do that tonight if you can. If you want to see the ball game tomorrow, Fox Sports Chicago, the official home for IHSA state championships. Mitch, what do you got?
As Sonny was talking about the possibility of doing a pick and roll, Amari Sawyer up high to Leon Smith. Sawyer says he'll be open, cutting to the hoop and get the pass back. See if it works.
Well, it's all about execution. That's one thing when you do these particular plays, it's execution. And the defense is being played by Hillcrest also might make this a little difficult. But we shall see.
47-46. A minute 19 left in the season. Well, you'd think for one of these teams, this is the first overtime. We could have another one. Ooh, Sawyer with a tough one. Just did catch it.
Wide receiver skills.
Stanley Thomas goes right side for Amari Sawyer. Back on top for Glover. They're just going to play catch with it for a while as long as they can. They've got a 1-point lead and the ball.
So you got to take care of it. When you do this, you just have to take care of it. Handle the rock, as they say.
And a reach-in foul will be called on Lee Butler.
Lee Butler, I do believe he has 5.
Oh, and that's tough.
That's a big play because I think he's added the offensive punch they needed. Matter of fact, I'm surprised they haven't gone to him in maybe the last couple minutes to get some offense.
Well, and now, as he comes out,
it's tough. That's a tough play. Somebody else had to, in my opinion, get that foul right there.
Rio Logan has really got to step up. Now, Logan hit the last shot and got a free throw as well, but
there are some other people capable, not, you know, but when you got a guy like Butler, you got to build around that or something.
Adam Hardney comes in. There you see him, 6'4" senior. Free throw is no good. Rebound pulled down by Hillcrest. All right, 42 seconds.
We shall see.
King leads by 1. Crossover move in the lane, off the glass. Nope, Smith with the rebound. That was not a good shot at all.
That was not a good even setup to get a good shot.
And a foul immediately by Elijah Mohammed. They had plenty of time to get a good shot, and unfortunately for Hillcrest, that just was not the shot they probably wanted.
Not at all.
And that's what Coach is talking to him about right now.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you off balance and everything else, still trying to get it up. No, that was just, you know, I'm not even going to accept that that was a good shot.
And especially with Leon Smith right there, he's going to get almost every one of those rebounds.
You got to have something to draw Smith out or something to help somebody else.
Sean Glover, a good free throw shooter, bangs the first home. We got a 2-point game with 32.8 seconds left. A 3-point game, 49-46.
Yep, you got to play smart defense. Don't reach. Get in their face, but don't reach. There you go. At the same time, Hillcrest has to come up with something. Whoa!
And a foul with 21.5 seconds left. And I tell you what, if the foul wasn't there, that was a steal by King.
Yeah. But don't, you know, in this case, you wouldn't reach. You want to play basic ball. You don't want to give them an opportunity. Hey, what if he hits the first free throw, tip the second one in? Anything can happen. You had him trapped, don't reach.
So Logan will go to the line.
That's probably one of the toughest things in the world to teach when you play basketball. Reaching and going up to block shots when you're very athletic.
Logan 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Missed the first badly, and Williams comes down with a rebound. His bodies go everywhere, and another foul. This time Rasheed Johnson will go to the free throw line with 17.8 seconds left, and the fans over on the other side, the King section, begins to celebrate.
They sense victory, but you need to hit free throws here. They sense victory, but you need to hit your free throws.
Well, one makes it pretty tough.
Absolutely. You need to hit your free throws. You got 17.8 seconds. Got to be heady about yourself.
First one is no good. Martin comes back.
I can tell you this, Kings had a lot of opportunities to do something.
Missed the first. Missed the second. A three-pointer can tie it. Martin is 3 of 12 from the three-point line.
Need to go to work, son.
9 seconds. 8.
He's open to the right.
Pass deflected. Out of bounds. That's it.
Got it. Didn't get a shot
In
off.
overtime, Chicago King survives and advances. And in tournament games, that's all you want to do. It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 100. In this case, in overtime,
that's the name of the game, buddy.
They win by 3, 49-46, the final score, as King has emerged victorious over Hillcrest.
Oh yeah, good game. Maybe not pretty, but a good basketball game. Overtime, 49-46. Yes, King has won.
Mitch Robinson is standing by. Go ahead, Mitch.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Coach, congratulations. First test down here. If your kids thought it was going to be easy, you know it takes everything. You've been here before to get to that next round, and your guys pulled it out tonight.
Well, we pulled it out, but we didn't play very well. We should have been making all of those free throws at the end. It shouldn't have been that close. But you got to give credit to Hillcrest. They packed it in, and they tried to keep us from getting the ball to Leon. They played a great game, but we'll have to do better tomorrow.
You're going to talk to them, going to make sure they get their rest tonight and get ready to come in with that eye of the tiger?
I'm sure they'll be ready tomorrow.
All right, Coach. Congratulations again. Wonderful game. Back to you guys.
I would think they'll be ready tomorrow, and that will be quite a basketball game as they take on St. Joe's in the second semifinal tomorrow. 49-46 in overtime. King wins. We'll be back.